Before you go anywhere today, just pause right here, right now. Notice the breath. Not to fix it, not to improve yourself, just to become aware that you are here now. Because so much of our suffering begins with one quiet belief that we are separate. Separate from God, separate from love, separate from peace, separate from the real. And from that belief, the mind begins to build a whole world, a world of striving, a world of guilt, a world trying to earn our way back into something that was never actually gone. Presence shows us something different. Stillness reveals something the noise cannot. You are not trying to become loved. You are not trying to become whole. You are not trying to find your way back to God as though God is far away. The deeper truth is this: you have never been outside of divine love. You may have forgotten, you may have wondered, you may have believed the story of distance, but the truth of your being has never left the Father's house. This is what redemption really means to me. Not punishment, not shame, not a heavy religious idea. Redemption is the moment you wake up from that belief you were ever separate from love in the first place. And that waking up can happen now, not after you're perfect, not after you fix every relationship, not after you heal every fear. Now, in this breath, in this pause, in this willingness to stop running from yourself, the story of the prodigal son is really the story of us all. I know I'm using scripture, but the son leaves home. He goes into what scripture calls the far country, but the far country is not just a physical place, it is a state of consciousness. It is the place we live inside when we believe life is somewhere else, when we believe peace is somewhere else too, when we believe our worth depends on what we achieve, what we repair, what we prove, or what other people finally recognize in us. That is the far country. And it can look many different ways. Sometimes it looks like obvious rebellion. Sometimes it looks like success. Sometimes it looks like spiritual striving. Sometimes it looks like trying so hard to be good that we lose touch with grace. But underneath it all is the same belief: I am not home. I am not whole. I am not enough. And presence interrupts that belief. Stillness says, come back. Not tomorrow, not when you are better. Here, now. The prodigal son finally reaches a moment where his life he built apart from home no longer satisfies him. He is empty, hungry, tired. And the scripture says something so beautiful. He came to himself. Not he came or he became someone else. Not he finally earned love. Not he completed a self-improvement project. He came to himself. That is the spiritual awakening, the shift. That is the holy moment, because beneath all the stories, beneath all the mistakes, beneath all the fear, there is a still self that belongs to presence. A self that has never been damaged by the far country. A self that has never been separated from divine love. And maybe this is where healing begins. Not in becoming someone new, but in remembering what has always been true. You are not the fear. You are not the guilt. You are not the mistake. You are not the wondering. You are not the one who can wake up. You are the one who can return. You are the one who can stand still long enough to feel that love was already moving towards you. Because in the story, the father sees the son while he is still a long way off. That matters. The son has not arrived yet. He has not explained himself yet. He has not proven anything yet. He is still dusty, still ashamed, still rehearsing his speech. And the Father runs to him. That is divine love. Love does not wait at the doorway with crossed arms. Love does not say, convince me. Love does not say, first, show me that you are worthy. Love sees the turning. Love sees the willingness. Love sees the smallest movement towards home. And love runs. This is why stillness is so important, because when we are lost in the noise of the mind, we keep rehearsing our speech. We keep explaining why we are not enough. We keep replaying the past. We keep trying to earn our place. But in presence, the speech begins to fall away, and we realize the Father was never asking us to become servants. The Father was always calling us sons and daughters, whole, loved, seen, held, right here, now. This does not mean our choices do not matter. They do. It does not mean there is no growth. There is. It does not mean we avoid responsibility. We do not. But responsibility without shame is different. Growth without self-hatred is different. Healing without the belief that we are broken is different. The sun still had to turn. He still had to make the shift. He still had to rise. He still had to leave the far country, but he did not have to earn the Father's love. He only had to awaken it. And maybe that is the invitation for all of us today, to stop making healing something distant, to stop making peace something we reach after years of proving ourselves, to stop making God's love conditional on our performance. Just pause here for a moment. Feel the breath. Feel this moment. There is something here that is not striving, something that is not afraid, something that has never left. Presence does not arrive later. It is here when we stop leaving it. Stillness does not have to be manufactured. It is what remains when the noise softens. And love does not have to be earned. It has already seen you from a great way off. So today, maybe the practice is simple. Come home. Come home from the belief that you are not separate. Come home from the story that you are behind. Come home from the guilt that keeps asking to prove your worth. Come home from the far country of overthinking, striving, comparing, and self-condemnation. Not by force, not through pressure, but through presence, through one honest breath, through one quiet turning and shift, through one moment of remembering, I am here, presence is here, love is here, and I have never truly been outside of it. This is redemption, not a distant reward, but a present awakening. Not someday, not after everything is fixed. Here, now, in the stillness of this moment. And if this resonates, stay here, breathe, return, and follow for more presence.